I'm a student and here's my simple and effective Notion setup in 2024. Here on my dashboard, I have a section for all the websites that I usually visit up at the top. Then I have a section for all my school files. These include things like grade trackers and test prep pages. Now looking into the grade tracker I have for this year, I track my grades using a table and I use the IB system, so I divide the table into the different criterions. There are of course different ways to do this and you can look online for templates depending on the school system that you use. I also track my scores for different tests I take throughout the year, and one of them is the MAP test. So I'll just put it in a table format. I also have a page where I track my goals for my report card, which we write in school. So I want to see the progress I have for those goals. I also track improvement points for different tests. I have a link that links back to the old Notion setup I used to have just for previous reference. So this was mine in year 9. Then I have a section for my own personal files. These are things like files for sports, notes in general, and things for like budgeting and other things. Up first is like a cool page I made to track my statistics in the football games that I played, just to see how many goals I've scored or how much goals my team is scoring. Also, back when I used to take doing push-ups seriously, I would track how many I would do every week. And here I have an interesting page where I just track my progress with my current injury that I'm dealing with. So on here I track things like how I feel each week, what I'm doing each week, going to the physio, all my gym progress, and how long until I expect to be back. I also have a page for all the records I have in whatever sports I do, like how fast I can run 100 meters or how many goals I've scored in a season, because often stats are not tracked by my school and they're just fun to look back on. I also have a section that is titled Notes. I don't think that title really aligns with the purpose of that section, and in that section I have something called a book tracker, which tracks the different types of books that you read. I'm just gonna say I barely use this. It's just a template I found online and I thought was cool, but this is not something I'd use regularly and it's not even updated. I also have a journal page, which I also don't use regularly, but on here you can track things like how you're feeling about your personal goals, your fitness, your travel, your school, etc. I only put one entry in it and it was about my app project. So yeah, I don't use this very often, but the template is free online and you should go check it out. In the mix I have a bunch of random files that I don't really use. There'll be things like random things I'm thinking about or whatever. And then I have a section for budgeting, and I don't really budget much because I'm not really earning a lot of money that I'm budgeting. That was before, when I thought it was a cool idea, when I had some cash I earned from something else. In here I have a table with a 50-30-20 split that I saw online, and a list of things that I would like to buy with that money and some ideas on how to save that money. Then I have a section for other files, just some random personal files that I have. Like this one was when I tried to plan a minimalistic wardrobe. And then I have a section for all the current projects that I'm working on. I have a very intricate page for the current app that I'm working on. It has a dashboard where I track all the tasks that I do. It's like a Trello board, and I separate it into not started, in progress, and done tasks. I also have some other charts that show how many tasks I've finished and how many tasks I need to do. I also have a calendar that tracks the deadlines I set myself for these tasks. I also keep track of the different versions of my app, so like the beta versions, whatever, just to make sure that it's easier for me to track the features that I'm publishing, and also it's better for the publishing aspect for Google Play Store. I can just brainstorm my releases. I also have a page where I plan all the lessons that I'm implementing into my app. So this is a language learning app, and I'll just plan each lesson, how many points it is, what questions that I'll be putting into that lesson, and etc. I also have a page where I gather the educational content that I'll be putting into the app. And like my problems board, I'll have a place where I'll put the features and how much features I've completed or not. and also a page for the inspiration I can gather from other products. I also have a page where I plan all my YouTube videos, like this one. I have a page where I plan my niche, so what I'll be focusing on for my videos, and also a video planner page where I plan the scripts for all my videos and I track the progress of how many videos that I've completed. On the right hand side, I have a checklist for the service I do in my school. So my school's an IB school and I have to do many service reflections, so I just track that so I don't forget it. I just put it right up there. I also have some roadmaps for the different years and my goals I have for those years, and I just separate them into different sections. So I'll probably make one for 2025. I also have a page where I plan the HTML courses I sometimes teach to people, so the different lessons, I plan them over there. And once upon a time when I used to do podcasts, I plan my episodes over there. I also have a page where I track all of my achievements, so throughout high school and middle school I track these just so it's easier for me to build up a CV or something I've done over the course of my schooling. I also have a section in my Notion where I just have general reminders of things I have to do.